guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, today I'm gonna be doing a real easy dessert. You guys requested this when I had my weekly meal, and I had the strawberry cheesecake, and I told you guys it was just something that I came up and it was real easy to do, very simple and easy to do. And you guys was like sending me the comments saying you wanted me to show how I did it. And one of you one of my subscribers was so funny. She said, you know, we want you to show how you did that strawberry cheesecake. So okay, you guys, this is it. And I'm gonna take, and you know what, I done gave this cheesecake a name. I just called it a dessert. I would easy dessert, but now I'm gonna call it my 1, 2, 3 cheesecake. 1, 2, 3 easy cheesecake. So let me tell you guys what we're gonna need for this simple dessert, and I'm gonna show you how to mix it up, how simple it is, and we shouldn't take too long to do it. Okay, you're gonna need a box of is I'm holding it right up?
Yeah, sure.
A box of Nilla wafers, and then I don't know how many of you guys ever seen this before, but it's the no bake cheesecake filling. Everything's all mixed up and you can't get any easier. All you got to do is put it on. And I have two, but a lot of times I don't use two. But if I'm expecting somebody over, I'll use 2 of them. And I'm going to just show you how to mix it up, and then you can be the judge of how much you put on there, because I never really gave it too much of a thought. And these are the sliced frozen, these are in the frozen food section, sliced strawberries, and they are sweetened. I already got it open, so I don't want to spill it. So okay guys, let me tell you what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to put on some gloves. You know, I told you guys when I did my salad that when I'm handling stuff in my kitchen, you don't have to do this in your kitchen, but in my kitchen, when I'm handling stuff like this, I just always have, you know, like to put on gloves when you got to do a lot of handling of stuff that don't have to be cooked. Now, if it's something got to be cooked, you get on in there with them hands. You use gloves then if you want to, if you don't want to. But you know, I told you that heat and God will take care of passing that. Now these are brand new gloves for the nozzle hands. So what I always do, guys, I always just wash them off. So you know, sometimes they have that little coating on them. I always have to use like the latex, not the latex, the vinyl gloves, because I am allergic to latex. But I always keep gloves in my kitchen. You can, okay, sorry. You can even get the little vinyl gloves at Walmart's, which I do that sometime, but I always just have a box of them, and they last me a long time. So okay, we got that out the way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some of these Nilla wafers in this little plate. Guys, I don't know what made me come up with this. It's because when I got this filling, what I think I had bought a graham cracker crust to put on it, and when I got ready to do it, I decided I was just gonna do something different. But what I do, I take and put just this first little layer, be kind of a little thin layer. And the reason I do that is because when I put these Nilla wafers down in the bottom of them, that helps them, that keeps them from turning, you know, staying kind of still while I put the get the filling on top of them. I'm gonna say it's gonna it's gonna act like some glue for me. Keep them vanilla wafers still. Okay. You see, that's all I did. Put those in there. And then I go in with the vanilla wafers. And I lay them down. Don't always keep them still when you putting that there filling on the top of it. But, you know, be creative. And use your common sense and creativity how to keep it still. And guys, let me tell you now, this dessert, it is really good. It is delicious. But what I like it the second day, because these vanilla wafers gonna be hard if you eat it the first day. You can eat it any which way you want to. That's the reason I kind of call it my two-in-one dessert. But the next day, that cream cheese is gonna be done soften them up. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna put some it's kind of stuck together there. I'm going to put some a little whipped topping on it just to decorate it. But you don't have to. You can. But if I have Cool Whip or whipped topping, normally I have whipped topping in the house if it don't be went bad. But I'm just gonna put that on the top of it to decorate it for my thumbnail and stuff. Okay. Now I'm going to go in, once I get those vanilla wafers, line it up like that. And like I said, I'm going to try to keep them steady. I had thought about at first that I would kind of, you know, crumble them up. But I said that would probably, and you can if you want to. Like I say, you got to be kind of creative to keep it on there. And you put this here, this layer that I'm putting up here now, you put that as thick as you want to. That's the reason I have two, but you don't have to. I'm gonna get them all up on there. I'm gonna get it up on there like this. You see, I have to kind of keep my fingers on there. That's the reason that I like to put my gloves on. It's just something they may do, you guys. And I'm just showing y'all the way I do. Like I say, this is my family and all that, but when I'm using desserts and all that kind of stuff like that, and I got to do a lot of hand contact, I just like to put on gloves. I know it's my family, my food, but we want our food. I want to feel good about what I feed my family. Because if some of them come in the kitchen, I see them using too much hand contact with something, I said, oh no. I'm talking about how let's get that, we need to get that straightened out.
On the back.
On the back of what? The spoon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I ain't finished what I'm doing.
On the back. Spoon.
On the, oh, okay. I told you it's kind of, it's a little messy thing. I'm gonna get it all straightened back out, because I'm gonna show you guys just how to do this first layer and put the strawberry on, and then I'm gonna go off and because once I put the strawberries on, I'm gonna put a I'm going to put another layer of the cream cheese on top of that. And the only reason I'm going to go off and do that, because since I'm doing it for a video, I want it to look, you know, I want it to look right and look neat. But that's all you're going to be doing. You're going to put it on there. And then when I put this, after I put the strawberries on top, and I mean on this here layer of cream cheese, I'm going to I'm going to put another layer of this cream cheese up there. And then I'm just going to put Nella wafers on the top. That's as simple as that. And like I say, y'all can make this layer, this here layer in between there, like just as thick as you want it. Just ever how you like it. Because you know we all like cream cheese. You know. I'm going to put it in the freezer and freeze it. Because most of the time, now when I first did this, when I first bought this and tried this dessert, I bought 2 containers of it. That's the way I normally do, because I don't know how much I'm gonna use or be using. Because I try to put it, I don't skimp on it. And I always, when I'm getting ready to fix this dish, you don't have to, but I do. Because you see how it is spraying it like this. I always let my cream cheese sit out maybe an hour or 2 before I mix it up. But it's so easy for you to have a delicious, effortlessly dessert for your family or either guests. I always keep some on hand so I can have a go-to dessert. Okay. Got that up there like that. And then I'm going to go in, I'm going to show you how to do it with my strawberry. You know, these strawberries be in a lot of juice. And I always let my strawberries thaw out to some degree. But this is like a little slotted spoon. Oh, it's about to still froze. How many of you guys ever used this here before? I know you done seen it in the grocery store before. I used to get the one that was in the no bake in the box, but you can't beat this. The Cheesecake Factory, nobody. You don't have to worry about spending a fortune on a slice of cheesecake if you love cheesecake. You can do it right here yourself, and then just be real creative. You know, I told you guys to make this make your dishes and stuff your own. If you want more in there, I mean more of this filling in, but that's about all I put in mine, as long as I have enough to spray it all over it. I think I got some strawberries in there. In the refrigerator, some fresh one. But I always say just like a little of this, just a little of this juice to put on the top. Just to be doing something. So okay guys, you see what I did? I put that layer of strawberry up there. And I'm going to go off and I'm going to put this on there so I can, you know, take time and make sure I get it up in there right. And if I have to use more of this, I'll let you know, because when I first started doing it, I did use more, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Like the one you seen, I had just used 1 container of this, or either I might have used, well, I thought I had used 1.5, But if I did, I couldn't find that half, but I found the hole, so I said I must have opened it up. So okay guys, let me go off and get this other layer on there and decorate it, and I'm gonna put it in the freezer and try to let it harden up some so you can see so I can cut you a piece and see what it's looking like. Okay guys, I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is the finished product of the 123 the easy 123 strawberry cheesecake. Now you see how I did after I put those that layer of the sliced strawberries on there. I went back in with that cream cheese, that no-bake cream cheese filling on the top. Just made the layer as thick as I want to. I used about a container and a half of the no-bake cream cheese filling. Then just put your vanilla wafers back on top. So you got a layer of vanilla wafers at the bottom, and you got that layer on the top. And then I had just squeezed a little Ready Whip and the Cool Whip on the top, and just put a couple of strawberries on there that I had already to make it look good. But normally I don't do that. But anyway, it's just as easy as that, guys. And I put it in the freezer and let it, to it freeze. So that's really, I'm not gonna try to cut it for you guys. You see what it looked like in the our weekly meal video. So because it's not froze yet, I just got finished making it. So that's it, guys. All of the ones that requested for me to show you how easy it was to make that to make the cream cheese. The cream cheese strawberry cheesecake. Did I say that right? You don't know?
The no-bake cream cheese.
Yeah, the no-bake cream cheese. The no-bake strawberry cheesecake.
Right.
And
or the 123.
Yeah, I named it that 123. Y'all name y'all's whatever you want to. But I just want to give you a general idea of just how I did that and how quick it is. And I tell you, if you guys make this here, let me know. You gonna just love it. Because when those vanilla wafers soften up on this cream cheese, I tell you what, I don't believe you can buy one better. So okay guys, that's all I want to say about these the 123 no bake cream cheesecake. Cream cheese. No, cheesecake, not cream cheese. Y'all help me out, please, Jesus. The no-bake cheesecake. The no-bake strawberry cheesecake. That's it. Mm-hmm. So, okay, you guys. I'll see y'all. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Always give me that thumbs up. And leave me a comment on what I was asking you about down in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Remember to take care. Think positive, and may love you guys. Bye.
Bye.